Hello and welcome everyone, and in this video I'll be showing you the simple way to get started with creating your first eBay listing and what you have to do and the whole process that you have to go through it. Are you excited yet to make money online? And if so, it is time for you to do it. So what do you do first? Well, first of all, you have to do a little bit of research. In fact, one of the best things that you have to do is to find out how much is this item actually worth before you go about and sell it. We are going for a place that's called Advanced and clicking right on it. When you click on Advanced, you go into a menu that looks like this. It's called the Advanced Search. We have to type in the item that we will be actually selling, which is the littlest pet shop Geico. That is the item that we are going to be selling. That is actually the item that I'll be selling myself. And therefore, you will see the process that I go through to create this simple listing. So when I go and actually do this, after I type it in, I make sure to press on sold listings. Not completed, but sold. I want to know how much money this item actually sold for, so I can get a feeling how much I should price it myself. So after you do this, all you have to do next is to press on search. And now we got a bunch of items that actually sold here. Now the keyword here is sometimes you can see something like this. Take a look at this. Somebody over here sold it wrong. Here is a listing mistake that I actually see here. He sold a lot of items, but he made a few mistakes here. One, he didn't name how many items are for sale. In the keywords right here, it's missing. The item number is missing as well, along with what exactly they're selling. So this listing could have went for way more than it actually did. And what you do with listings like this, you grab them, you buy them, and you resell them for more. So we're looking at what kind of items that we can sell and potential price for it. Take a look at this. Here's somebody who did very good job in the listing. He sold this for 50 bucks. Here is a listing that I am gonna copy, because this guy sold this for $12.95, but I'm gonna top it off. I'm gonna try to sell the same exact listing for 15. So I like this as an example. Once you find an example you want to copy, you press on it, because now you're gonna use this in your listing. Next step, you're gonna go into the pictures. So here are the pictures that I took of this item itself, and now we gotta fix every one of those pictures because they don't look good. So let's go to effects, adjust, and we're gonna give some light to them. Look at this, it looks so much better now. And sometimes you have to just crop the image as well. So we're putting a lot more attention in here and retouching. Right there's a bunch of blemishes in here, and you want to remove this as well. Every blemish you see has to be out of the image. Sometimes your computer screen might be dirty and you're not removing any blemishes whatsoever. So that could happen as well. But look at this. My image that's fixed versus the original image. What a difference. Here's another one. So all you have to do is to make sure it looks better, and also to make sure there's a lot more light in there. That gives a lot more value to the item. Add details. People love to see details. Look at this. This is not good. You don't want something like that. Nobody can see that. This is too dark. That's bad too. You want it to be right in the right location, and then you want to zoom right into the item itself like this and center. There we go. This looks good. Here's another one. We're doing the same exact thing right here too. And let's go make sure it looks better. And you're trying to give the most value as you can for any of those items. You're upping the value of the listing by getting amazing images. And if you can't do this, you have to hire somebody who is a professional photographer to do this for you, such as myself, of course. And let's go rotate the image here. This is important. You gotta show every kind of image possible, underside, sides, everything. People want to see how it looks like. before they are making their mind to purchase this item. Here's another one right here. Why am I spending so much time in this? Because pictures is one of the most important things when it comes to your product. Bad images equal bad sales. There's a big difference between a bad image and a good one. And it might be with an extra 50 to 100% more profit difference. It really is that much of a difference between them. So you want to make sure you have a lot of images, different images, and good images. And you want to remove things that don't belong here, like I just did right here as well. So even a bad picture could become a very good picture. So that's enough, I think. There's two more right here. And if you think you got enough of them, all you have to do is delete. And now you're just going to be moving them into the desktop. Next step is to go back to the listing itself, and here is the actual listing that we're going to be copying. So press on copy, go back to our listing, press on sale. Now let's go into where it says create a listing right now, single listing, waiting, sometime today maybe. Here we go. Paste the item right there. Delete the wrong thing. Details about has to go. And right there, you see what it did? It already found the title of the item and it found it exactly where it belongs. So all I have to do next is just to press on it. It found the category for me. I don't even have to do this much work sometimes on eBay. Sometimes it's that easy, yeah. Now, after I did the title itself, and this is not the correct item yet. Now what I'm going to be doing, making sure it is in the right store category. If you don't have a store, you can, you don't have to do this part at all. Let's see what we got here. Which kind? Pets and animals. I think that's a good one. UPC. This is pretty important. Let's see if this guy already did the work for me. It says does not apply. Skeletal family. We're going to be copying that. Brand. Hasbara. Make sure we put that in. So it is used. UPC code does not apply. We have to put this in. It really is important. Condition. Excellent, used, new, perfect, correctable, shape. Next thing, pictures. Make sure you grab all the right images right now. Press on open. It's going to upload all the images. Brand, make sure we get the right brand in here. And is this the right brand? Double check. Yep. Skeletal family. We gotta have that as well. And make sure you post all this info in here. This is not bundled listing. Now, MPN, it's not requiring it. So you fill up as much as you can here. Next step for us is to just go and copy the entire listing. Now, it's not the same item, but I like the way the format is. You see, I'm getting the same format as this guy. So I just had to do copy and paste here. Now, we have to go and fix everything in here because there was a few mistakes. But before we go through that, we gotta make sure the best image comes first here. This actually looks like a good one, but I like this one more. So let's put this image first. Now, if an item doesn't sell, you can just go back and you can switch the images all around and see if that gets you the sales. And the different animals right there. And remember, the worst pictures, they come and you move them to the last place. Or of course, if you have duplicates, just delete one. And sometimes, even better, you might actually have to go through and switch the order around as well. So if it's not selling, you can just switch the order a little bit around if you want to, like this. Or another way around. Those two look very similar, so I put them in different places. And it's always good to rearrange things as well. We didn't take advantage of all the images we should have. There was 4 images left to go. Also, there is tools here that you can go and adjust the brightness, fix this up a bit as well. So you can do this. So auto adjust, you let the computer adjust for you. You can go and put more sunshine in here if you want to, like this, or make it darker. It's up to you to decide what you want here. I already did all the adjustments, but this is just for you. You can do quick and easy adjustments using this specific tool. Now, after we did this, we gotta go into the most important thing and fix this up. So the title is lot of free, and there's a few numbers here, and we are not using the correct numbers. We gotta find the correct numbers from my listing actually, and this is the listing that I have right here. That's the wrong listing. Let's go into my listing instead. Here it is. This is the listing where I bought the specific item from, and it has the correct numbers to them. So here's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just going to be pasting this in. So we got a little keyword spam going on here. Not exactly something you should be doing, but it always works. So it's smart thing to do sometimes, keyword spam. So we're getting all those lot numbers right here in the back. So this item itself will actually show up because people are looking for those specific items. Make sure you put the spaces in here. Now, over here we are putting lot of free, exactly what they're getting. And those numbers don't mean anything. They're just there to catch this listing from everybody who's looking. Subtitle, don't do this unless it is very expensive item. Otherwise you'll be wasting tons of money. Let's go down here. UPS code does not apply. Condition we did. Sometimes you have to review it again. And over here we're just going to be switching the listing to the correct one. And it just got rid of very nice fonts. So let's go back to the fonts and put some nice fancy fonts in here. Gotta make it look good. More likely somebody's gonna buy this. I don't like this color, so let me go and find something more interesting. It used to be like, yeah, this looks a little better. And I like his original stuff too, so let's keep some of his original things that he put in. And I'm kind of stealing from his listing, but that's okay. He's not gonna know because I'm changing a lot of things around. So those three adorable reptiles are looking for a new home. I like what he wrote, so I'm keeping that in here. Great shape, make cute gifts for a loved one. Things to sell this item for, and I want to change the color of this to blue. Details, what details? I like the way he stated this. So I'm going to be deleting the rest of this up and put in 3. And let me change this a little bit here. It deleted the font, and I really liked his font, so let's keep that. So very nice. Beautiful pet shop collection of free hard to find results. So that's what I had to do right here. Now it looks much better, I think. Next step for us is the selling price, which is going to be $15.98. And as you can see, I bought this for $22, and I got a lot more of them here. I got 7 of them, and I'm selling half of them for $15. You might say I'm not really making much money on this, but this is just an example. I could actually price it any way I want. In fact, if I wanted to, I could go even higher, but nobody's gonna buy this. Now, I was gonna break this into 2 different lots here, and we have 7 of them, which means I can sell 3 of them and sell 3 of them for 15, then sell 4 of them for maybe 17. And I'm still gonna make money, not that much. So I have to think about making more money. So I'm upping the price a little bit more. And it's almost as close as 22 bucks that I originally bought this for, but I didn't buy it for 22. I gave the guy a best offer, which means I bought it for 17. So now I'm actually at break even at selling only 3 items, while else I still have an inventory of 4 extra ones. Isn't that ingenious or what? So I put this in for $17.98, which is the buy it now price that I had before, but I'm only selling 3 items versus the 4. Now I'm done. What I have to do next is press on list item. And this is it. This is all you have to do in order to create a listing online. This is done, and it is now your turn to go and create your own amazing listing. So go ahead, go for it, create your own listing, and good luck to you, and see you in the next video.